Hey friends, this is Navneet Dwivedi. I welcome you back. In my last video, I have shared with you what's Pareto analysis, and in this video, I'm going to share with you a live example on Pareto analysis. In previous video, we have studied what's Pareto, how 80-20 is similar, or 80-20 is also known as Pareto, how they are interrelated, where Pareto can be applied, how ABC is derived from Pareto. We have seen that 20% of problem are responsible for 80% of roadblock. I'll not go in detail of theoretical background of Pareto analysis. In case you have missed my previous video, you can just click over the link flashing at the bottom of your screen. You can just click over there and you will be redirected to that video. In case you have missed that and you then also if you watch this video directly, you will be able to understand. And I will also appreciate your comments, your feedback so that I can improve my uh, lectures or videos further and it will be beneficial for all of us. So let's begin with a example. So where it can be used in organization. 80-20 can be used everywhere. I have already shared that it's generic example. It's generic tool. It can be not only applied in any organization, but it can be applied in general life also. So I'm taking an example of warehouse. It can be applied other in other departments also. I have already shared the example of operations, sorry, production. So I'm just sharing you example of warehouse. Let's have a brief idea what's there in warehouse. I'm not sure in detail of warehouse because I'm going to just share in detail working of Pareto, how we are doing calculations and all those in Pareto, and how we are utilizing it. But in case if you are not familiar with warehouse operation, how warehouse looks like and how its operation is done, I will just give you a brief idea, not in detail, or it's a rough idea. It's not exactly what's warehouse because so just don't misinterpret it with the actual working of warehouse. I'll just give you a brief idea. So let's begin with that. Uh, so consider it as a warehouse. We are having a warehouse. This is overall compound. In warehouse, we are having storage locations. These are storage locations. These can be material can be stored on floor directly or they can be stored in racks. So it's immaterial for our study. So these are storage location. In between we are having aisles, so for movement of uh, manpower or forklift trolleys and all those. In one end we are having loading and unloading points. In some warehouses we are having loading unloading at similar at same point, like we are loading from this point only and unloading from this point only. In some warehouses we are having loading from one side and unloading from other side. So I'm just taking an example of warehouse with having which is having a loading unloading same at same point. These points are also known as docks because we here vehicles are parked and they are loaded. So main functions of warehouse are receiving of material, storing them in a warehouse, then repacking and dispatching them to their customers or their distribution point. So how we are for any organization or any individual, if you want to say that it's competitive or not, then there are some performance indicator. We need to study them. We need to study performance indicator of any like we are having in class 10 students are there, then their performance indicator are their marks in the exam. Similarly, performance indicator of warehouse is like how efficiently they are doing their work. Like their work means in warehouse their work is to how fast they are loading their vehicle and sending to their customer, how fast they are unloading the material received from their other warehouses or factory or any other place, how fast they are doing their storage and all those activity. So time is one of the most important factor over there, how fast they are doing there. So in any vehicle if you are loading or unloading, they are different, either they will be the same product in all, or there will be some mixed mixed product, like Like if we say that here we are having LCDs, here we are having washing machine, here we are having refrigerator, here we are having microwave. I'm taking example of an consumer durable good company. Okay, so one more thing I would like to share. In consumer durable we are having two types of good: brown good or white good. Brown goods, it's like TV, LCD, uh, then any home theater, stereo, and all those comes under brown good. In white good we are having refrigerator, AC, and all. So these comes under white good. This was just a out of the uh, concern. It's not there in Pareto and all those. Just I uh, got something in my mind. I just shared with you. Okay, so in order to load our vehicle fast, our material should be closer to our loading bay, these loading point. So uh, in case if we are having some goods stored over here, those are hardly required per week or per month. Let's say these goods stored over here are required by our customers once a week or twice a month. Then it's you then we should not store these material over here. We should store them somewhere in far part of the far away farther part of the warehouse, because we should store over here some those goods which are required frequently by our customer, so it will be easier and we will be able to load our vehicles faster. So we need to analyze which all goods are responsible for 80% of sales or 80% of dispatch. So here we are going to, like in previous we have seen that 80-20 relationship. Here we are going to find a 20% of items or products responsible for 80% of dispatch. Okay, this is our main requirement or main motto. By this we will be able to, by finding these we will be able to design our warehouse layout, how products should be laid over there. So I'll just share with you layout of warehouse. See, this is a warehouse, just a rough. All these things are rough because this is not directly concerned with our calculation and all those. Whichever things are directly concerned, I will share you with in detail. See, these are different locations. These are different bins or different location in any warehouse. Here we are having loading point. These white spots you are seeing, it's loading point. Here we are having an office over there in warehouse. So these are so in order to have fast dispatch and loading, we need to have our fast moving products or those 20% vital few to be stored in the front areas of this warehouse. These areas. Then remaining 80% we can store there in the remaining part of our warehouse. Okay, then there are some other concerns also, like if we are having any small product which is responsible for 80% of storage, then we can move them little behind also, because we can carry them in once in a single go also. You're getting it. This is thumb rule. 80-20 is thumb rule. Then after that also we need to do some analysis physical, because it's not like that 80-20 is done then we will have to just if we are getting television for 80% in vital few, there will 20% item and one of them is television. Then we can store over there in the first row. Like we are also selling like memory card, we are having SD cards, uh, that also comes in 80-20, 20% of 20% vital few. Then we need not store them over here because they have many problems like pilferage. It's if it's closer to your gate or your dock, it can be easily pilferaged. Pilferage means missing by just anyone can take it in their pocket and leave. So we need to put them little behind or where this secure zone is there, because if 20, if it's responsible for 80% sales also but it's a small item, we can carry them in one go. If we are keeping our television over there and 10 sets are required, we need to have 10 trips. Okay, suppose we can carry a single television in one go, then there will be 10 trips. But if we are having SD cards and all other small items like that which comes under vital few category, then we need not store them over there, because if we store them here also we can carry them in single go. So instead of storing SD card over here, we should store our television over there, and we can store SD card over there. So we need to keep in mind all those other points also. So just let's begin with our calculation part first. What all things are required to calculate Pareto analysis? uh, Only single data is required, that's sales record or sales register, that you can get from accounts department of any organization. And if they are having a ERP system, they can then you can just directly go to module of go to the module respective module and download it from there. Some are having Oracle as their ERP, Oracle e-business suite, or some are having SAP as their ARP. So from that, from there you will be getting some details. Some details I have hidden, or some details I have deleted. That's of not no, that's of no use for us now. So we will be getting some party name from to whom we are selling our products, or where we are sending the item. We will be getting like model number or whatever it may be. It's customized report, so you will be getting some different report it might be. Then we'll be getting category, that is AC, or it's a refrigerator, or it's a television, all those things. Then we'll be getting quantity, their price, total, how much it's costing, then where we are sending. This I have added. You will be getting this in, this also I have edited. You will be getting date wise, like 1st April, 2nd April, 3rd April. So in order to do a Pareto analysis, ideally we should go for a year wise sales record, because many time it happens that in case of refrigerator AC, you see, you will be having a maximum sale during the month of May, June, April, because it's summer, so its sales goes up. But in case, when season changes, monsoon is there, then their sales uh, drops. So in order to have a consolidated result, we should go for a yearly report. Okay, just get all those details. Then how we are using this detail? We need to suppose room conditioner is there in April to June. We are sending these many room conditioners. Okay, I will just put a filter over there, then you will be able to see that. See, we are having this many categories. So if you want to see just room conditioner, okay, these many room conditioner we have sold over year. So we need to calculate how many room conditioner in April to June. April to June means first quarter. Then similarly second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. It's fragmented, so we need to have consolidated. So we need to put a pivot over there. So if you know pivot, then it's okay. Otherwise, if you don't know, I will tell you how to put a pivot, how pivot can be used. See, here you can see that this record is of 30,000 lines, but in pivot we are getting it's in 37. It's summary of that. Here you can directly have how many room conditioner we have sold. You can see that how many room conditioner, 58746. But in sales register it was not clear with us, so we have directly so this pivot, what it does, it makes a summary of any given data. So I will let you know how we can have this pivot. Just go over insert, there is a okay, In insert there is pivot table. Pivot table, it asks for table or range from where we have to select the data. Just go over there, invoice date first. Okay, wait, I'll have to just remove all the filters I have put, then only all the details will be there, otherwise some details will be filtered. Okay, insert pivot table, table range, just go over there, select your old data, shift. Okay, now we have you have got all those details which are available there in this previous sheet. So what we need, group, we need which all groups are there. Then what we need in there, for comparison we need to find total quantity we have sold. So here we are getting this particular category or particular item, how much quantity we have sold. So in this way we will be able to get a summary of total sales of our particular organization. Then we need to classify them into quarterly sales, like how much AC we have sold in first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. Then we'll come to know about fluctuation it's in demand, because if we say that again 80-20, 80% of sales, 80% of ACs are sold in 20% of duration, means 20% of month. So we need to classify the whole data into quarter wise. So again we can have this quarter result. You can just use this pivot table. There we can use a filter over there. We are having a filter of quarter, just put it over there. Now if you see, if you select only first quarter, you will getting the result of first quarter only. Similarly, if you are selecting second quarter or fourth quarter, any, then you will be getting result of that particular quarter. Then so I have just already prepared a quarter wise result over there, so I'll just remove this. This pivot table is just like, it's very useful, you should learn. If you know, it's very good. I'll just remove this. Okay, done. Then I will just have a, sorry, I have to remove this from this table. Then I will just select a particular first quarter and have this data and put it over there. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter. What I am getting over there is item sum of quantity sold. This is that I have done calculation that I will share with you. Similarly, for every month, for every quarter, item quantity sold, item quantity sold, item quantity sold. And next, once we are having this item and quantity sold, I will have just for first. Okay, select over there. This we are having. So what we need to do is we need to arrange them in decreasing order. So I will just put a filter over there, custom selection, cancel over there. So put a filter over there, then largest to smallest. In this way we have arranged our data. Increasing to decreasing means in that quarter we have sold most number of telephones, then room conditioner, the Pana Beauty, and all those. That's a product quantity of product category of that particular company. Then this was, what we need to find is cumulative quantity. Cumulative means we are adding our previous quantity in that. So just previous quantity, then just we are adding previous to this and this, then again this and this. In this way we are just drag, if you drag it down, we'll be adding total. It's total is just, you can use auto sum over there. Okay, now cumulative percentage means how much of total this telephone is telephone, 33,000 telephones are sold. So what percentage of total? So let's see. It's over there. C divided by, okay. Just put a telephone is responsible for 33%. Cumulatively, telephone and room conditioner is responsible for 60%. Cumulatively, telephone, room conditioner, Panna Beauty responsible for 70%. And that 80-20% that which I have shared with you is not a hard and fast. Like, it's not that 80% is only responsible for 20%. It can happen that 19% is responsible for 81%, or 15% is responsible for 85, 80, something like that. So it's a just a thumb rule which gives a rough idea. So we can say that these many items are responsible for 80% of sales of this particular organization. And we can see that there are 26 items over there. So out of 26, uh, only 5 are selected, so equal to 5 divided by 26. You can see that 19% of items, these are 19% of total items sold in that quarter, which are responsible for 85% of the sale. So it's okay, we can have this some mismatch over there. It's not a big deal. Similarly, if we are going to do with some other quarters also, second, third and fourth, we'll be getting like this. Again, some few handful of items responsible for 80% of sales. Again, some few handful of items responsible for 80%. Few handful of items responsible for 80% of the sales. You can see that telephone is there, telephone is there, telephone is there, telephone is there. Some items are there in every quarter. Some items are there in highest rank or first rank in some quarter, and in at lower rank in some other quarter. So we need to have consolidated ranking of all these. What I will do, I will put down all these top results of every quarter. Here I am having just summarized summarized result of this previous. Like, if you are having these many small items responsible for only one of my points, point in points, you can see that 99, 99, 99, 99, 100. All these are items responsible for fractions of their sales. So I will just classify them as others. We need not to worry about them, because if you are able to handle these few items properly, then your efficiency will be increased by 80%. So you then, once your efficiency is increased by 80%, you will be getting some good extra time. Then you can think over them other materials or other items also. So you need to first have a rough rough cut idea, rough cut calculation, rough cut increase in your efficiency. Then you can go in deep for other parts also. So here I am having some few top items, then other remaining, and then others. So in this way, if I will plot a pie chart, you can easily see that this these many 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 75. You can see that 75% of items are only responsible for 80% of this. Sorry, these only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5%, 5 items are responsible for their 80% of sales. 5 items results into 20% that we have already seen, 19 point something. That's approx to 20%. So this is the pie chart of every quarter that they have done their business. So in every case, we will be seeing that only 20% of items are responsible for 80% of sales that we have already seen. So how we are going to analyze them? We need to just select this top 20% of every quarter. It's over there, top 20% of every quarter, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and third and fourth, like that. Now, weightage. What's weightage? Weightage means how much of sales that particular item is responsible for. Telephone is responsible for 34% of sales. Room conditioner, how we have calculated that room conditioner is responsible 26%. Here we can see, go over there. Room conditioner 25766 divided by 98319, we will be getting the percentage of sales that this room air conditioner is responsible. I will just show for single calculation. I will show you just equal to this particular divided by the total. Here you need to have a constant over there. You can see that 34, 26, 14, 6, 4, 26, 34, 26, 14, 6, 4. Okay. One more thing, how to just make this table. If you have got cumulative quantity, in order to find cumulative percentage, what we need to do, that cumulative quantity divided by this particular total. So in order to make this formula easy, you need to type this particular cell. You can see particular cell divided by this. But in if when you will drag, this cell will also be dragged, and this cell will also be dragged. So you need to fix this particular cell, that means B29. So you need to put a cell reference over there. This means that this particular B29 will be constant, only C3, C4, C5, C6 will be changing. So in order to do that, you have to just go over there and press F4. If you will press F4, it will be, your cell will be freezed. If you want to just make your, this is reference, you can study over there in any Excel or Microsoft data, you will be getting that. So it was just brief uh, idea I have given you. So in this manner, you will be getting this particular data. Similarly for other quarters also. Now again I will have a pivot table over there. In pivot table, what will I do? Telephone, 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 telephone. It will add all my telephones over there. 34, you can just check, 48 and 4. What I am getting is 87, 87, same. So in this manner, I will be getting the total of sales, yearly sales. Now telephone is responsible for 87% of their, 87 is their this added quantity. Why I'm just doing this at total, because I want to give them a rating or ranking. Not rating, it's ranking. So 87 is highest, means telephone is on first in some case, and in last also in some case. So I need to have consolidated result over there. So 87. Same way I will do total for Pana Beauty. Pana Beauty is in second here, but it's third over here. It's first over there in the third quarter. So it might be that when it's in third quarter, it's first over there, it's having very high sale. So it might balance out the second or third position in the first and second quarter. So I'll be getting 80. I'm getting 83 over there in total. Room conditioner, it's on second and third in second and fourth in few, but also first in some. So I have it got promoted to third in total. So I'll be getting this total. I'll just arrange them in decreasing order. So telephone is the most vital item that this particular warehouse is handling. Pana Beauty is second most important. Room conditioner, LCD, PPX, washer, washing machine, audio visual accessories, and all. These are the ranking. So we need to take care of these particular 7 items. Then we will be able to manage our inventory in our warehouse. So I will use this result in order to design a warehouse layout. But when I go to the warehouse and physically see that, I found that the telephone and Pana Beauty are small items. Pana Beauty man savers, like and then electric shaving machine, grooming kit, and all those things that we are having. So these need not be stored near to the dock or gate of the warehouse. We can store them at these are small items, so we can store them at any particular location which is near, not too close, not too far, because we can transfer them in less, but less runs. We can transfer them in single go. So we can store them at some way there, somewhere there in the middle part of the warehouse. But room conditioner, LCD, washers, then PBX is your telephone. Again, we need to store them closer to the dock, because these are heavy item, these are bulky item. We can't just carry them in single go. We need to keep on making run, unless number it's almost equal to the number of quantity we are sending over there in the vehicle. So we need to put these in the front end of the warehouse. So I'll just show you how I have utilized this result in making a layout of our warehouse. This was the earlier layout, the blank layout that I have just drawn. Then using our outcome, we have derived it. Let's see this. I'll just make it smaller. I will just also copy the result over there. Oh, so telephone and Panna Beauty, these are small items. So I'll be putting them in this. Earlier they were having a they were just keeping their products or items on floor only. They are not using a rack system. They are just stacking their item directly on floor to some particular height, which is accessible to any common person. So they are just putting it up to 7 to 8 feet of height. So they are just directly stacking over there. So in case of this telephone Panna Beauty, they are not able to stack it up to that height, because if you are having small items when you are stacking them one above the other, there are chances that after particular level they start tumbling down. So you can use rack over there. Main benefit will be of rack will be that you will be having better utilization of your space. So these are small items which are vital. We can just store them inside way of this area, because it's not too far, not too close, and also there is office space over there, so they will be protected also. So these top items are gone. Then room air conditioner, yeah, these are very vital. So it's on third rank. So I'll be putting them in the front end of the warehouse. Okay, they are air conditioner, air conditioner, air conditioner. Air conditioner also there are two parts: air conditioner, indoor unit, indoor air conditioner, outdoor unit. Outdoor units are bigger, so you'll be having more space, more bins for outdoor unit. Then you can store air conditioner, indoor unit in back part of the warehouse, compared to the air conditioner outdoor unit, because air conditioner indoor units are smaller than outdoor units, so you can carry two indoor units in single go. But you can, if you can carry one outdoor in single go, they carry more than two or one. I'm just giving you example. If you can carry this x amount of outdoor unit, then you can easily carry 2x or x plus 2 at least of that indoor unit. So you can have indoor behind, outdoor in front. Okay, so air conditioner is then LCD. Secondly, we will have put this LCD. Then we will be putting that washing machine. Hi-fi is this PBX, that's a home theater. Then microwave, and then other items are like microwave, fridge, that we have seen over there. These items that we'll be putting over after these items, because these are less important. Then left over parts are others that we will be storing this part. Why I'm storing over this in middle of this, not like in the end part of this warehouse, because here we are having aisles, so we can directly access to this part. Here we are having aisles, so we can directly access to this part. But in between, it's difficult to access. That's why I'm putting over here, because these are hardly used, or they are of less type consume they are responsible for a very less fraction of sale. So we can directly take them from here. Similarly, we need to keep some reserved areas for peak season, that will be storing over here also, or here only. Like in peak season, if you're getting more ACs from your factory, because in peak season the demand is more, then you can just directly store over them. Other benefit of storing item as per their product designation, like you can store LCD here also, anywhere as per your wish, where you find empty space. But main benefit is that when you are going to pick your material for loading purpose, you will be getting all the item at single place, so it will not be difficult for you to search for item. So that's why we are having this designated layout. So in this way we can use Pareto analysis for designing layout of warehouse. Hope so you got a brief idea about like using Pareto for warehouse layout design. I will be eagerly waiting for your comments, your remarks, your feedback for improving my further videos. And thank you. Till then, see you. Bye bye. And don't forget to like and comment over there. Bye bye.